guys. So today I'm going to be talking about Ken Park. Now, I've seen Ken Park about 5 times, and this will be a character summary, kind of just like a short summary. I'll try to make it short, of the movie and my thoughts about it. So it'd be like mostly a character summary. If anything, I'll try not to make it as long as the last video, because it is 22 minutes, so that one will probably come out later in the week. Okay, so Ken Park. So I'll go from least shown in the movie to most shown in the movie, because there's 5 main characters. So there's Ken Park, there's Ken Park, Peaches, Tate, Claude, and Sean. So I'll be talking from least shown in the movie, because it's similar to talk about in the beginning, and then I'll go to most shown in the movie and what happens. So Ken Park, the namesake of the movie, it opens with his suicide, and he goes to the skate park. He skates for like a second, stops the skateboard, sits down, and then he literally goes like this, he just like shoots himself or whatever, which it turns out that his girlfriend got pregnant and she doesn't want to have an abortion because, it's her body, it's her choice, you know what I mean? Because I think she was like, well, I don't want to be no baby killer. Aren't you glad your mom didn't kill you? And he was like, I guess so. And then he died. He's rarely shown in the film. He's only in about 2 to 3 scenes max, even though he's like the namesake. Oh my god, what the fuck, dude, my dogs are across the street, bro. Okay, I'm back. My dog is across the street, so I had to go deal with that. Anyways, so Ken Park is the namesake, but he is not shown in the movie that much. He's in only about 2 to 3 scenes, and I get it, but yeah, so he's like the least shown in the film. And then the next least shown, I guess, is, honestly, I believe it's more Tate than Peaches, so I'll talk about Tate. So Tate is the most unlikable fucking character in film history. I fucking hate him so much. Like, his character is just disgustingly obnoxious and just disgustingly rude to his fucking grandparents, okay? Like, he's the most unlikable character in the film. Honestly, there's no likable character, but there's no, he's the worst, okay? And, yeah. Okay, so, Tate. So, it starts off where Tate is just writing names on these pictures of something, I forgot. He's writing his name on these pictures, or writing names on these pictures, naming the people in them or whatever. And then his dog starts barking, and then he gets all pissed. He's like, legs, I'm gonna rip your fucking leg off, or whatever. Even though it's just a dog doing what a dog does. And then his grandma, comes in and he yells at her and calls her a fucking bitch or whatever. And then so he's just so unlikable. Okay, so he's in about 3 to 4 scenes in the film, but I hate him. Okay, he kills his grandparents. He kills his grandpa and his grandma because apparently, in the game, they were playing Scrabble and the grandpa quote unquote cheated, even though he spelled the real word. The word was sippy. It's a part of the body, or a name of, or a different name of body part. And Tate thought the grandpa was cheating, so he killed his grandparents. Well, he did it naked. He walked into the grandparents' room while they were sleeping and stabbed his grandpa and his grandma, which is I loved the grandma. She was so sweet. I don't know how she put up with his bullshit. She was like, I love you, Tate, I love you, grandson. And then he killed her, and then he was like, I got an erection after I killed my grandparents. And I was like, oh. And then his dog barked, so he just went down, I guess. And okay, and so he killed his grandparents and he got arrested. next is Peaches. Peaches, she's my favorite out of the group. So she has a very religious father, and her mother died. And like her mother looked exactly like her in the movie. Obviously, I think it's just her and that with like a little bit of makeup to make her look different. But anyways, so Peaches has a very religious father, and you know, she invites her like boyfriend or whatever over to the house. And you know, Peaches' dad, you know, they have lunch together and with the boyfriend, and then all of a sudden, you know, Peaches' dad leaves to go to the cemetery to visit Peaches' mom, and then Peach and her boyfriend, they're freaky, okay? And you know, Peaches, you know, ties her boyfriend up to the bed, and you know, before they were able to do it, Peaches' dad comes home, and you know, he finds them, so he beats up the boyfriend. And then Peaches is screaming and crying, and then because like the boyfriend is still tied up on the bed, so he can't like defend himself against the dad. Anyways, cut to the next scene. She is laying on the floor crying while her dad reads the Bible to her. It was talking about like the whore of Babylon or whatever, drunken with the blood of the saints, like the Johnny song. No, I'm kidding, I know it's a Bible thing. Anyways, okay, sorry. And then Peaches' dad marries Peaches. I say marry, but yeah, we just had a little ceremony. It was so gross. It was so fucking gross. And then Peaches is near one of the main characters in the end. Okay, and now there's Sean. Now Sean is in like so Sean's storyline, it pisses me the fuck off as well. Especially like the okay, so his storyline is that he's having a sexual affair with his girlfriend's mother, and you know, the mom, she's grooming him. He's very much groomed or whatever. Like, I don't care if he's 17 or 18, he's still being groomed by this older woman. And thank you to my friend Arden for pointing that out to me, because I didn't really think about that until after she told me a couple days ago, or like the other day. So thank you to Arden. Happy birthday. Anyways, so you know, there's a lot of explicit scenes between, I say a lot, but there's some explicit scenes between Sean and his girlfriend's mother. And the thing that really infuriates me is the fact that he's like, oh, you know, you and your daughter taste the same. He was like, you have the same, I think he was like, y'all have the same like pussy taste or pussy smell. And it's just like, ew. And she smiled about it, and she's like asking him like about, you know, like his daughter or her daughter or something, and it pissed me the fuck off because she's smiling about it. Like, it's like so fucking gross. Anyways, and then there's Claude. Now Claude, honestly, I feel like his storyline is very much like, he is in the most scenes, I believe. And he has a very dysfunctional household. You know, his mom is heavily pregnant, and you know, she's drinking and smoking, and the dad's like a drunk, I guess, and he's very like not narcissistic, like, I don't know how to describe it, but he's very much like the stereotypical like angry drunk dad. And there's a scene where so you know, the dad, you know, breaks Claude's skateboard and, you know, like pushes him around and, you know, bullies him, calls him soft or whatever. So Claude goes to his friend's house to go smoke or whatever. And then what's it called, there's a scene where the dad gets drunk with one of his friends, and it turns out the guy that was like played like the dad, like Claude's dad's friend, was actually a mysterious skin, and he played one of the first Johns that you see in the film that Neil gets with. So why are you in traumatizing movies, dude? But anyways, okay, so it cuts to, you know, the dad, you know, getting drunk with his friend while driving. You know, the dad goes home, goes to the bathroom, and then he tries to molest Claude while he's asleep. And then, you know, Claude pushes him away, and he's like, what the fuck are you doing? Because he was asleep. And the dad was like, no one loves me. It's like, no shit. And anyways, and then the movie ends with Claude, Sean, and Peaches, you know, in this hotel room or something, and it's like a threesome borderline. So it'll be Sean, Peaches, and Claude, and it'll be Sean and Peaches, and it'll be Claude and Peaches, and it'll be, you know, them like, you know, being like, oh, hey, haha, you know. It'll be just them, you know, like being sexual, and like it ends with a long dialogue or something, which Larry Clark is known for that, in my opinion, of just dialogue or monologue while teenagers or while the characters are having sex, or after they have sex, from what I've seen from the 3 movies I've seen from him. But yeah, okay, so the main summary about if I could describe the film, it would be like a group of teenagers and their different experiences. That's basically what it is. But it is a hard watch to some. It was a hard watch for me at first. It's very explicit. There's a lot of nudity. One scene was actually real of Tate, and yeah, that was real. I think that's what someone told me before, but I liked the movie. It's on one of my favorite movie lists, whatever. And yeah, it's a decent movie. But you do have to pirate it if you want to watch it. I don't recommend watching it if you're not in the right headspace for it. And yeah, but really just kind of take it, or just kind of keep that in mind, that it's not an easy watch by any means, but I do recommend it. I love it. I shouldn't say I love it, but it's one of my favorite movies. But yeah, I'd recommend looking into it if you're interested. And I will try to make another video essay about Kids, directed by the same director, Larry Clark. I will try to, what's it called? I'll try to make a video essay about it, you know? Hopefully today. I still have to edit my Mysterious Skin, and I still have to, my Mysterious Skin video essay, and then I have to edit this one. So hopefully I can drop all 3 this week, and hopefully I can get done editing. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good day. I love y'all. Stay safe. Again, if you feel alone, if you feel inclined, that if you ever think that suicide is an option, it is never an option. Just like Robin Williams said, it's a permanent solution to temporary issues or temporary problems. So please call the suicide helpline, or please just talk to someone, get help, reach out for help. Your life is worth living. Anyways, I love you guys. Stay safe. Hopefully y'all watch the movie. Hopefully y'all like it. Hopefully, if you don't, leave a comment. Give good reasons why you don't like it, and I'll be happy to discuss it if I don't have the comments off. But yeah, I hope y'all have a good day. Love y'all. Stay safe. Again, call for help if you need it. Yeah, love you guys.